That's it. We're not messing around anymore. We're going to find us a fancy serial number today. Hey everybody, it's Rob with Rob Finds Treasure, and I'm done with $500 and $600 bill searches. We're going to find us some star notes. We're going to find us some fancy serial numbers. I have a feeling about this one. That being said, I've got $1,500 in ones. That's 1,500 ones to look through. And $1,500 in fives, which is 300 $5 bills. Now I've got 3 different banks that I got them from. I got a stack of Federal Reserve Notes from one bank. I got a teller strapped set of 500 from another bank. And then I asked for the older strap from another bank of ones, and they gave me some teller straps. And look how much taller it is because it's not as tightly wound. I also, from the same 3 banks, asked for an additional $500 in fives. So that's why we've got them kind of set to where they go, so I know which banks they're from, so I get an idea of what I'm going to find. We're going to start with the fives, since there's only 300 of them, and hope that we get something cool in there. So we'll start by doing a strap at a time. I'll fill you in after every strap, and then I'll give you a wrap-up of the denomination when I'm done. All right, guys. This is going to take a while, but it's going to be a lot of fun. I'll loop you in should I find something worth showing. All right, we've got that first strap of $500 in $5 bills done. All we got to show for it was a trinary, but you know what? It's not in bad shape. It's got a little bit of creases, and I actually like the serial number. I know a trinary is only made up of 3 numbers, and then in this case it's 0, 5, and 7, but it's got a lot of repeaters, the 7, 7, and the 5, 5, and it's only got 1 of the 3rd number. This trinary is a little bit more cleaner looking by the way the numbers are grouped, so I like it. It would have been better if it was 7570 7557, but you know what? It's not a bad note. We'll pull it aside for now. It's the first find. Let's move on to the second strap, see what else we can find in it. All right, we finished hunting that second strap. 2 finds. I'm not going to keep this older bill first and foremost. I just wanted to show you the difference in the older style, or at least one of the older styles. 2003A, serial number's not special. It's heavily creased and dirty, and it's not even a pre-1980 anyway. But wanted to show you that bill. And then over here, it's kind of a fancy serial number. It's so close to being a great one. But look at this, 736-73767. If the final 2 sets of numbers, I guess well, not final 2, if these other 2 numbers were switched to be a 7-3, it would be 7367 7367. That would have been a trinary with a repeater, but it's not. It's only a trinary. Typically, I don't like keeping trinaries unless the serial number looks cool, and this one is so close that it actually looks cool to me. Definitely will be keeping it. Both those are not too bad for being trinaries. We'll set them aside, and we'll get on to the 3rd strap. All right, guys, that 3rd strap was the best strap. Sometimes it works out that way. We got another trinary first and foremost. And you know what? It's almost like a binary because it starts with a 0, and then it's all 4s and 1s. So I really like it as well. Normally, I'm picky on trinaries, but these 3 to me have a little extra something to them, so I'll be holding on to them. Plus, they're $5 trinaries, and I kind of like them. But look at this. 3 star notes in that last strap, and that actually helped a lot because I've always said it. You should average 1 star note per every strap. So I'm expecting 15 or more star notes in those straps. You never know though. Sometimes you get these hunted straps, you don't get any. What I always like to do at the end of the video is to wrap up the print run and rarities of the star notes. But because I have so many bills to go through, I'm going to go ahead and check these up right now, wrap up the fives, and tell you the print run and rarities of these 3 star notes, and I'll be right back. Okay, everyone, I went ahead and checked the print run and rarities of these 3 star notes. Unfortunately, all 3 of these star notes are part of a 3.2 million print run for each of these respective series, and actually these 2 MB series are part of the same series, but 3.2 million print runs nonetheless, so they're at the bottom of the rarity scale. So in this condition, there might be a little bit of value above face. At the end of the day, we did get 3 cool trinaries to go along with 3 star notes in the $5 series, which I don't get a lot of. I don't hunt them a lot, but I don't get a lot of them either. So that was pretty fun. Now we're going to move on to the 15 full $100 straps of $1 bills. We're going to save the Federal Reserve ones for last. We're going to start with these, I guess, more seasoned bills. Maybe we got some old ones in there. Maybe we got some damaged ones in there. But we'll start with those. Then we'll move on to the second set of teller straps. We'll save the federally wrapped reserve notes for last. We finished hunting that first strap, and it was actually a very productive one. We got 2 star notes in it, as well as 2 trinaries, and I'll show you those in a second. Remember, at the end of the $1 bills, all of them, I'll cover the print run and rarities of all the star notes. Look at this serial number, man. It had me going for a second. I don't know what I was doing, but I was pulling the bill down, and that's all I saw. And then I saw the 7, but I saw another one. And anyway, it's only a trinary, but it's also 5 in a row, or 5 of a kind. Really 6 of a kind with the other one, but pretty nice note. And I said this was a trinary. That was a mistake. It's not a trinary, but I kept it because it's a mixed ladder, kind of, in those first ones, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, ending with 3 zeros. I wish it started with 3 zeros and did that, or even had a 1 in there and 2 zeros. But at the end of the day, I'm thinking about holding on to it because it's kind of cool, and people do like sometimes the mixed ladders with a lot of zeros in them. So we'll hold on to it for a little bit. But to any extent, I wanted to show you the first strap's finds. Now we're going to move on to the second strap. We finished hunting strap number 2 and found a couple more star notes. So we're finding 2 per strap right now, which is a little bit better than normal, but I'm sure there'll be some straps that don't have any. There typically is some like that. Let's move on to the third. All right, we finished the third strap of $1 bills. And guys, that was some ugly bills in that strap. So the bad news is it was ugly bills. The good news is we only pulled out 1, I guess. And look how close this was. And it's ugly, by the way. It's only a trinary, 8 3s and 1s. But look how close that was to being a repeater. 8311, 8313. I'm going to keep it for now because it is kind of a cool note. It's in absolute trashy condition. But we'll pull on the side to see how many finds we get. Let's move on to strap number 4. All right, strap number 4 ended up being a pretty good one for us. We got 1 star note. And it's pretty clean. It's a little bit of folding down there, but overall it's pretty clean. I like the way it looks. We got a Series 1988A, so I always keep those notes. That's 30 years old, and it's actually in pretty good shape overall, so I'm pretty happy with it. I'll take that. And then I pulled these out. I'm probably not going to keep them. They're nothing special, but there's just something about them. Like this top one, 06, 03, 04, 50. Would have rather been 05 or even better 06, 05, 04, 03 or 03, 04, 05, 06. But it's kind of collectible because it has a mixed ladder separated by zeros. So maybe not keep it, but I pulled it out anyway. And then this one I kept because it's not a trinary, but it's got 6, 7, 8 separated by a 0. But I really like the full house in the middle with another 7 there. Again, not that collectible. I'm probably going to toss them back. I'm just showing them just for other things that I look at. Now let's move on to the 5th strap, and we'll finish off the first bank. Strap 5 didn't produce anything, but I did pull a couple of bills out to show you some close calls. 8752, 5278. Had that second set of 52 been 25, it would have been a radar. 8752, 2578. But it's not. And then this one, another close call. 3148, 84. Had it been a 1 instead of a 4 and then a 3, would have also been a radar. Anyway, just wanted to show you that. We're now going to move on to the second bake, strap number 6. Strap 6 yielded nothing. Let's go on to strap 7. Uh-oh. We're 0 for the last 2 straps at the new bank so far, and no finds. So we're moving on to strap 8, third strap of the new bank. All right, good sign. Nothing else in that strap besides a star note, but strap 8 did give us a star note, and we'll take it for sure. We'll add it to the star notes that are starting to stack up, and we'll move on to strap number 9. Strap number 9's been hunted, and there's nothing to keep, but I used to keep 1999 bills and older, but I recently thinned out my collection to exclude 99s. I do have 95s because they were web note years, 95, 93, and 88A. I haven't found a web note, but 99 has no value. It is in pretty good shape, but it's not old enough. Let's go on to strap 10. All right, guys, 10th strap actually produced a couple of notes of interest. First and foremost, we got a trinary with 6 9s and 0s. I like it a lot, and it's in good shape. And then it's almost a trinary, but it's not quite because it has 0s, 2s, 3s, and 9s. But I like it because it's 9230, 9223. So I'll pull it out as a cool find as well. That's all we got out of that bank. Star note and a couple of finds. Now we go on to the Federal Reserve Notes, and typically I do better. I'll tell you, after 10 straps, only having 6 star notes, and having 4 in the first 2 straps, it's been slow. But now let's check out the Federal Reserve Note straps. All right, first Federal Reserve Note strap, strap number 11, had 1 star note. And wouldn't you know it, it's got a First National Bank stamp on it. It happens, but we'll still add it to the star note collection, and we'll move on to the next strap. Strap number 12 gave us another star note at least. We'll add it to the star note collection, and move on to strap number 13. Strap 13 yielded us a couple of more star notes, which is always good. That puts us at 10 now. Still, we need 5 in the last 2 straps to average the 1 per 100. And I pulled this bill out as well, just because it has 4 zeros on the end, and I like any bills that begin with 4 zeros or end in 4 zeros. So I'm pulling it aside as kind of a cool find. Again, probably not a lot of value in it, but it's something that I look for. Let's move on to strap 14. Strap 14, no star notes, but we did get a 1993 bill, which I checked for the web note. The plate number's below the E. If it was above the E after the "In God We Trust," it's a web note, which is a lot more valuable. But I still collect the older notes, so we'll put it over there to the side and move on to the 15th and final strap. Remember, I'll be doing a wrap-up of the star notes, print runs, and rarities at the end of the video. All right, guys, the final 15th strap, 1,500 $1 bills searched, did give us a couple of more star notes to make it close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 3 short. We got 6 in the first 10 straps, and we got 6 out of the Federal Reserve straps, which brought us back a little bit, but still not disappointing. I guess the biggest disappointment was I didn't find any really fancy serial numbers. You've seen all those pulls. Let me go ahead and put these in order by year and by serial number, and then I'll check their print run and rarity, and I'll give you a roundup. All right, guys, here's the wrap-up of the star notes. This 06 note, 3.2 million print run. These 09s, also 3.2 million print runs. And all of these from 2013 were all also 3.2 million print runs, so no rare ones. I'll point out though, had this L been a series with 000 to begin, 3 zeros, and then started with any number, it would have been part of an 80,000 print run. That's one of the rarest notes you can get. This isn't it though. This is part of the 3.2 million print run, of course. Still, we got to add another 12 star notes to the collection and some other cool finds. Hopefully you enjoyed this bill search with me. If you did, I'd really appreciate a thumbs up. And as always, everyone, happy hunting. And thanks for watching.